Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Heroes of the Storm Craft 3. Heroes of the World of Warcraft Storm. The World of Heroes Craft Storm. We're here to prance around and gallop and be silly. Oh, it's time to smoke some weed. Slurp a little bit of orange juice. Relax. Have ourselves a good time. Now, this is a somewhat dead era of time. If you actually want to find games, you'll find more games during the day than you will during the late hours. I began setting up my Diablo 3 run. I'm going to do a run through of Diablo 3, the story. I'm not going to do like a full crazy 100% let's play of Diablo 3, as in like all the achievements and all the greater rifts and all the side bosses, but I am going to do the vast majority of the content. I'm not going to play a seasonal character because I've just never been a fan of the seasonal thing. I know that some people, they like to play seasonal characters and level them to 70 and then just use normal gear to get the seasonal gear, but I don't like that. I don't like having to re-level over and over again. Just not a fan. So I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it. If it's not going to be seasonal, then I'm just going to play on one of my strongest characters, and I'll just crank the difficulty up to the max that I can handle, and then I'll just play that difficulty but from the beginning, and then I'll just play a full let's play at that difficulty. I did get pretty high into the greater rifts. I don't remember exactly how high, but at the very end, after we do Malthael, we'll do some greater rifts, I guess. Anyway, so I had to go and actually change my campaign. I was in Act 3, so I had to change it back. It's been a few years since I played Diablo 3. And now that Diablo 4 has, like, become the thing that it has, I've decided to revisit Diablo 3. So we have a troll, a Deckard Cain, a Vala, and a Sylvanas versus Vala, Deckard Cain. Or no, that's a Medivh, excuse me. The reason I'm talking and thinking about Diablo 3 is because I've been playing on this map a couple times. And for those of you who don't know, this is a Diablo 3 map, or a Diablo 3 themed map. This is just a skybox, also known as a sky sphere. These are the demons from Act 3. I guess I better put this joint down and prepare for the glory. That hurt.
I'm going to stay back. Back!
First shrine will be active. Steel yourselves, heroes.
Damn, Val's getting wrecked.
My cower beneath my wings.
Might not be.
An unseen threat lurks here.
It is done. Activate the shrine, defeat its guardians, and the Punisher will be ours.
Unseen threat lurks here. Approaches.
I couldn't get out. Got stuck. Well, I almost got it.
Our enemy has summoned an arcane Punisher.
This realm is
Well fought.
lost. Demise. The enemy's advantage is waning. Oblivion. These pitiful mortals will know real power. This realm
Kind of sucks that Zul'jin's died so much.
Go and claim the shrine. Show its guardians your resolve.
Oblivion awaits. Kill. The hour of twilight falls. My shadow will engulf this realm. Your efforts are gates. Can stand in my hands and destroyed your fort. Pain, agony, your tenacity. Not. Their end is also nigh.
Now I'm feeding 2 trolls 0 to 6.
The demons have unleashed a frozen punisher.
Stay a while. Significant wealth. This was always to be double kill.
The enemy's punisher has been vanquished.
Indomitable. You lack honor.
We better defend our honor.
With my torment, choose a talent.
Yeah, it's definitely not his fault. Zul'jin, he's dying way too much. It's GG because of that alone.
I have borne witness to the truth. Who will be the first to be blasted to ash?
This is a risky dive. Shot up to second place, 0 damage.
Prepare to activate it.
With only Sylvanas going higher.
Activate the shrine. Do not let our enemy claim the Punisher's power.
Your core is under attack. The world heaves. Is final. No shelter for most. Fury.
Our foe has summoned a mortar Punisher.
Your enemies besiege your core.
Stay a while. Soon.
Your kill is doomed from the start. Your enemies besiege your core.
Our enemy's Punisher has been run low.
Double kill. Approaches. Choose talent.
Nobody
Masters. Threat. Is under attack. There is no shelter for my fury. Part.
Hold back!
Stand in my way. Approaches. Can stand in my way. Double kill. Your enemies besiege your core. Triple kill. Killing spree.
The shrine is gathering power, heroes.
Admirable, but pointless. These pitiful mortals will know real power.
foe. Heroes, an arcane punisher comes for you!
Your core is under attack.
Time to smoke some weed, brothers.
MVP.
Oh well. Can't leave it on that. Medivh is extremely broken. It's so weird how he can stop my roars with his basic spell. Roar to me is like an ultimate, and to him it's just a basic spell and he just cancels it. It's pretty lame. Medivh is not a fun hero to play against, he's just lame. He's not fun on your team. He's not fun on the enemy team. He's just plain not fun. He's kind of like Tracer and Lucio and Kira and Imperius. Those are all lame heroes to play against. I don't like playing against them at all. Even when you win, it still doesn't feel like a good win, you know? Like, to me, when I see a Medivh, I just want it to be over, because I don't even really care. I don't care if it's a good Medivh or a bad Medivh, you know. See, in this matchup, for me, it's D.Va. I don't like playing against D.Va. I don't like that style. I don't like the fact that she's constantly dying and constantly respawning. As often as she does. Like, Murky is okay because he has the health, but she gives this weird XP system where you get less XP for killing her hard mech than you do for killing her soft squishy form. Like, the XP ratio to health ratio is bad. Oh well. We're on to the next one. It's time to smoke some weed. Siege tank and...
The battle commences in 10
Vala, or Valera.
5,
Siege tank and Valera are AFK. Oh, Valera's here.
I shall show you a true cataclysm. truth.
You think yourselves worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines. Capture the shrines, inherit the Dragon Knight's power, and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
Death takes flight. Choose a talent. Jaws of the apocalypse. Dawn of my new world approaches. The hour of twilight falls. Oblivion awaits. Your armor means nothing. Pain. Agony.
Defend our
To the
allies.
truth.
Our allies in trouble.
The hour of twilight falls. Choose a talent. None can stand in my way. I shall show you what true decadence is. Destroy everything in your way. Doomed. Your enemies have destroyed your fort. Dawn of my new world approaches.
Oh crap, we abandoned siege tank.
This realm is doomed. Dare challenge my hatred burns. Defend this area at any cost. Life is weak.
You know what? I'll take it.
Die. None shall be spared.
The shrines awaken once more. Who will wield the Dragon Knight's ancient strength?
With my torment.
There must always be a Dragon Knight. But will it be you?
Shall escape. The hour of twilight falls.
We need to defend our fort.
Choose a test. Way. There is no oblivion awaits. Fort destroyed. My hatred burns. Dust.
I tried to save this realm. Now it burns.
So be it.
Power is yours, no weapon.
Keep at it. I'll be back in a minute.
Death takes flight.
That Vala is so brave. You see that, Vala? That Vala has my courage. See, they're gonna hit her and she knows it. And she backs off, hoping they'll come back.
Killing spree. Pain.
power gathers within the shrines. Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
I have borne witness to the truth. Keep destroyed.
Control both shrines, and the Dragon Knight's power is yours.
Oblivion. Death takes flight. Dawn. Rise.
Incinerate all who oppose this realm's
man,
rebirth.
let's do that again sometime.
That beast is not
The hour of death takes flight.
Take this hero down.
Mortals will know real power. The hero has rejoined the battle. The killing spree has reached its end.
Damn, I don't know what that was.
Watch as your forge burns.
My beloved is gone, but his power remains. Control the shrines.
I didn't even see it, so whatever.
Avenge my husband. Earn his power and destroy your enemies.
With my torment. None can stand in my way.
Watch out.
Reduce everything to ash!
Keep it up.
Enjoy it while you can.
MVP.
I'm gonna give it to that siege tank because that felt good. Yes, top hero damage. That's all I care about. Good siege damage too. Yeah, that diva wasn't very good. I've played against much worse, much more awful divas that are much better. Divas that just wreck me. So I'm not sure what that diva was doing wrong, but whatever it was not what it was supposed to be doing. Maybe somebody was picking on her. Whatever the reason. It was a good one. A smart person would end it there, but I want to keep going. A tracer, hey? I fucking hate playing against tracers. Is that my friend Deadly Kitten, as in Deadly Kitten, Deadly Kitten? My goodness.
I am death incarnate.
Ready for a little action?
Witness my new power beneath my wings.
I am so scared right now.
The battle commences in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
And there it is, friends. You can't add his friend. It's because they're already in my friends list. Oh dear. Yep, this chain is flexing. Ooh, what's the siege tank doing? I'm not a fan of whatever this is. What are you doing? Oh crap.
This was always to be your fate.
Oh dear. The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
I will not be undone by some mortal filth. I am the world breaker. These pitiful mortals will know real power.
I'm not sure what Siege Tank's doing. That was kind of a weird spot to be.
The beacons have activated. Control them. Please let this work.
I don't think I'm going to help this Siege Tank. Usually I do. Usually I try to land on Siege Tank, but I think this time we're not going to do that.
Sets on that pathetic fool.
Excellent work.
This realm
Nice kill.
Well, that went a little better.
and the cataclysm
Still at the top.
can stand in my way. Oblivion awaits.
Crap, I didn't see Kerrigan there. Ah, crap. Ah, man.
My shadow will engulf this realm.
Not half bad.
Yeah, I can't live. That's the problem with Jaina.
Mortals will know real
The enemy will have to deal with a much
Hearthstone
larger
break.
wave of Zerg than we
Set up and execute.
in my way.
I don't know what's going on with this team. They're just throwing themselves into us. Let's do some experiments. See how long we can keep these alive for.
Agony. You reduce their fort to rubble.
Zerg waves defeated.
My shadow
Resetting
will
pens
engulf this
as per
realm.
protocol.
Resetting pins, but where are they coming from? See, they just sort of come out of this cell, you know? Like these cells, like where is the Zerg? You know, I don't see no hatcheries. What is he doing? It's crazy. I don't know what this Walmart's doing. I don't like it. Lear's alone. He's alone. Come on, Siege Tank. She's gonna die because of you.
From the grave.
Double kill.
Damn it.
Flame on.
Come
Damn.
to this realm. The dawn.
agitated.
It's all about Valir. Valir's hard carrying.
Choose a talent. I obey.
The beacons are active once again. Control them before the enemy does.
What is this siege tank doing? Uh-oh.
Is doomed. None.
A clean kill. Keep at it. I'll be back in a minute.
Fort destroyed. Watch them die. These pitiful mortals cower.
Hearthstone break.
Mayhem.
The fleas deserve that are coming for us are
No, Valir,
our enemies face. So
siege tank, what are you doing?
I implore you to
I don't know what to say other than holy crap.
A true omen of things to come.
MVP.
Was he? I didn't see. I guess maybe he was. Well, that's not a good way to end it on. He could just be noob. Oh, what? 961? That's even higher than me. What? Highest win rate as... Maybe he's just bad. Maybe he's just bad at Rexar. He's only played 12 games as Rexar. So I'm not going to judge him. Yes, he did do exceptionally bad. Yes, he does have a suspiciously high 62% is troll. 52% is Tychus. 53% is... These are all higher percents than most of my heroes. Rainer, 41. Pretty low. So he really likes Troll. 62. Damn. So he's a really high-level Troll. Maybe not as many as my games as Deathwing at 900. I don't think he's... I think he was just bad at Troll. Or, Rexar. He's bad at Rexar. Oh, he has a few losses. No, his no, it doesn't look like trolling. No, it doesn't. If this was like Rexar 100% loss rate... Loss. But it's not, because there's occasional wins here or there. I just think he's bad at it, because he wins when he's Troll. And he wins when he's Rainer. But he doesn't win as Rexar. So he was just trying out Rexar. So I'm not going to report him. I think I'm going to not report him. Because, let's see your profile. You're telling me to report him? Okay, so you have even less level than he does. You have more wins than he does. Your profile looks more like mine. Because that's me as the Deathwing. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think this looks suspiciously low, but he has 12 games as that hero. So I'm not going to report him. I'm not going to report him. I don't think he was trolling. I don't think he was trolling. If he had 700 games as Rexar, and it was 100% loss, then yeah, I might think it. I might even be inclined. I think that person is just mad at that Rexar. Probably from a past game. I've felt that. Sometimes you come across people that are just total pieces of shit. You gotta yell at them and it's fine. It's totally fine. It's a small world. Seeing old friends. Old adversaries. We'll do one more, eh? One more. Ah, yes. This is a very fun character. Yeah, see, this reduces cooldowns, but only by basic abilities. And since the only slow that we have is in the other form, it forces us to use Magma Pool. And Magma Pool is bad because you need leap to live. I'm almost never in this form because not having onslaught, not being able to jump, like it's the difference between life and death, honestly. There's so many things to avoid. You got Orpheus circles, you got Gul'dan waves. Gul'dan waves are hard to jump out of the way of, but sometimes you can, and with Gul'dan it's basically required. You got the wizard orbs that you have to jump out of the way of. You have the what's the other really nasty ability that really hurts? Chromie. Chromie's abilities really hurt. Suljin's circle's not that bad. I almost never run out of it, but having leap to get out of certain area of effects is really important. Doesn't matter too much with Keeper of the Grove with the roots with Entangle, because you don't get entangled, so you just take the damage. But even the damage can kill you, so sometimes jumping out of a circle, a root circle, not Medivh, Furion. When someone plays Furion, Malfurion, he puts the roots. You take damage from it, but you don't get rooted like everybody else does. Everybody else goes around the circle because they're afraid of getting stun locked. But we jump out of the circle because we're afraid of taking the poison damage because it's actually pretty significant. Certain abilities are percentage based as opposed to raw hard number damage based, and it's those percentages that slaughter Deathwing. Which is unfortunate, because there's some percentages that seem pretty unfair, like Imperius and Chromie. They just dissolve characters like Stitches and Deathwing, which feels odd. It's difficult to play a giant slow tank. It's difficult to play a giant slow tank if you can't really move because you're just killed instantly. Nova, for example, has a very slow kill rate. She does a lot of burst damage really fast, but after she does all her burst, she's fairly vulnerable. Another character gimmick that's important is these plates. See, these plates are supposed to make you invulnerable for 0.75 seconds. Which is good for wizard orbs, because sometimes if that wasn't there, wizard orb, in theory, would take half or a quarter of your health.
The battle commences in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
I think this Tychus and this... I think this Tychus and this Varian have a beef going on. And that's unfortunate. Oh, thank you, Nova. I love you. You see that sick tank there where I took the hit for Falstad? Oh no. Nova's trying so hard.
The hour of twilight.
I'm making a tactical retreat.
See, if I hadn't leaped out of that, I would have got zombie walled. You see that shit? Without leap, you wouldn't be alive.
Pull back for now.
And then the spiders do damage to you if you don't jump out of them.
Ah, heroes. You're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout. Which of you will gather them first?
Who will be cower?
Oh crap.
First seed is sprouted. Gather it, would you? I would so not be the first to harvest enough.
I have borne witness to the truth. Strike here, now. I will tear your world apart. This
Whoa. How did that not happen?
is weak.
I feel a seed germinating. Are you ready for it?
She's attacked. My hatred burns.
Shouldn't you be gathering
Double kill.
Hey.
Nice.
Approaches. Triple kill. These mortals. Quad kill. Watch this world. I shall show killing spree. The hour of twilight. Spree has reached its end.
Whatever, we got the seed. Poor Nova is mad now. Watch this, she's gonna jump right in, do something crazy.
You would best be ready to gather another seed.
Damn.
I'm making a tactical
Do you see that sick blocking of that snipe?
Wasn't nature splendid? Gather that seed for me.
Oh, I flew the wrong way. Well, I couldn't save him. There was no saving him.
kill confirmed.
Sick.
We need to keep our target alive.
I revealed, and that was good enough.
is on the verge of sprouting. Prepare to gather it.
I think I should go for whoever does that. Oh, the murky guy. I didn't see the thing on the ground. Two to two. It's not as good as 3-1, but it would have been better if we hadn't lost our whole team. So my aggression got us kind of wasted. That's alright. They're still in trouble.
Reinforcements inbound.
I really need 16 is what I need.
Another seed is about to sprout.
Watch yourself out here.
The dawn of my new world. Cower beneath my wings.
It is time. Do what must be done.
That was almost a mega kill. And there it is, the 16 talent I'm looking for.
Keep it up.
Shame. My beautiful terrors have fallen. Oh well. There will always be more.
Do it.
Cower beneath my wings.
Reinforcements inbound. Terminate this hero.
Yeah, technically you don't have to land,
My, my.
just as long as you don't trigger the plate, which is exactly what I just
I
did.
trust you know what to do, heroes.
Blasted to ash. I will tear your world apart. Dawn of my new world approaches. The hour of twilight.
Let's not fight over it.
The shadow will engulf this realm.
Yeah, see now if we get hit by the terrorists, we're in trouble. So,
Pitiful heroes! What chance do you stand against my terrors?
Witness to the truth. Death takes flight.
The enemy's terrors have fallen. Oh, you survived. How wonderful for you.
Watch as your
it's gonna take too long to get over there.
Better protect this fort.
Protect the VIP.
I must retreat.
is weak. The hour of
Gotta do everything must.
Tactical retreat. Already.
Ha! Yeah, but that jump scared you to shit.
Soon you will have another seed to gather, heroes. Won't be long.
Oh, so he is. He is. He is a feeder.
That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now.
Should save my charges. This is gonna be a problem.
who will be first to be blasted to ash.
It's gonna be my last. Ooh.
Let's rock.
Damn.
Misery has reached its end.
A seed is sprouting. The anticipation is building. There it is. Gather the seed before your enemy does.
My realm. This realm is doomed. Time to die. Let's rock. Pitiful mortals. Your enemies besiege your core. My hatred burns. The dawn of my new world.
It will sprout before you know it.
I have borne witness to the truth.
Collect the seeds. And don't fret about the shamblers. They don't feel a thing anymore.
Hour of twilight fall. My shadow will engulf this realm.
And that is that.
Your core is under attack. Keep monsters to be blasted to ash. Oblivion awaits. My hatred burns. Defeat. MVP.
Apparently, Gandhi Sauce says hi. Well, apparently I got a commendation. Well, isn't that interesting? I wonder how many, That was a strange way to lose. I was top hero damage. Had good siege damage. Had good XP contribution. But nothing can stop the Gandhi sauce from throwing the game. Gandhi sauce, so the 0 to 11. So there you go. There you have it. That's a version of what's known as a feeder, an intentional feeder. What is an intentional feeder? An intentional feeder is a person who goes to the center of the map, like they did there in that game. In fact, I'm going to pull up that replay. Let's go to that replay. Let's see. Let's watch this. Oh, well, first, before we go, let's do this. Let's block communication, block player, because we don't want to hear anything he has to say anymore. Intentional abusive text feeds. Now, this is a perfect person to send reports about. So you go to report player, you go to you can't say voice chat because there was no voice chat. Already did intentional dying, but we're going to do AFK feeds. And what is the other one? Cheating, hacking, blocking. I don't actually think he was. I don't think he was doing that. And I don't. It's a Wraithist name. Yep. What else? Spam. Yep, spam. Feeds. Report player. View profile. Let's look at his profile. Now, before we actually go and reveal the stats, let's check this out. And we'll be able to figure out too a little bit more about his profile. An intentional feeder dates back from the days of Dota 1. For those of you who never played Dota 1, Dota 1 was a Warcraft 3 custom map where you would play as one of 6 heroes, and the 6 heroes would fight one another on the other side of the map. Was it 6 or was it 5? You know, it might have been 5, now that I think about it. And the way that game worked was XP, similar to this game, leveled up the characters individually. Now, due to the engine of Warcraft 3, the XP could not be shared across the whole map the way it is in this StarCraft 2 derivative, because that's what Heroes of the Storm is. It's a derivative of StarCraft 2. It uses StarCraft 2 engine, it uses StarCraft 2 textures, it uses StarCraft 2 models. The maps are called Heroes of the Storm maps are called SC2 maps. That's their name, that's the file. When you open Heroes of the Storm map, that's what you see is SC2. In Dota 1, feeders were people who were trying to mess with the hosts. So in other words, people who were hosting the game. When they would host the game, they would piss off somebody, they would kick them out of a lobby, or they would ban them, or whatever, or accuse them of hacking, or whatever. Which was almost never true, because back then hacking didn't even really matter. It was kind of like how Harston said, hacking didn't really help you. Being able to see everything was a little bit cheesy, a little bit awful, but it wasn't the same as an FPS shooter game where hacking would give you aimbot and stuff and totally change it. Intentional feeders were trying to destroy the lobbies because either they had a beef with one of the hosts, or they had a beef with Ice Frog himself. Most people don't know this, but the person that made Dota 1's name before he gave development over to the AI development team, his name was Ice Frog, and he had a lot to do with Dota 2, the creation of Dota 2, and he went to Valve because Valve treated him better than Blizzard did, and Blizzard created this game as a result of the failure of not having been able to monopolize Dota 2, and Dota 2 has been such a success that Blizzard has always felt a little salty about losing it. They felt so salty about losing it that they created this game. Now, let's look at his match history. Loss. That was an intentional loss. That was absolutely an intentional loss. Absolutely. Yeah, so we've done everything we can about this guy, so we leave. and we watch this replay. Let's find out. Let's analyze this piece of shit variant. It was a 22-minute game. Lol. The first thing he said is lol. So in other words, he's a little bit of a piece of shit. There's some kind of beef between... I thought it was a beef between...
The gates shall open in
oh hey, play tank, here 100 DPS.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I tried to calm it down, I guess. I was trying to be nice, but this was doomed before it even started. Here's 100 DPS. Play tank, here's 100 DPS. Play healer, here's a DPS. And they're all ranged. Hang on, am I missing something here? I will watch this replay to figure this out. The first thing he said is lol.
My shadow will engulf this realm.
So let's figure this out. Let's see the whole sequence of events. We're going to lock it onto Gandhi. Okay, we're going to spy on Gandhi. Oh hey, play tank, here's 100 DPS.
10 seconds.
I mean, if you only have 100 DPS as a tank, then you're bad.
4, 3.
Even accidentally being bad, you would still get high DPS. Oh hey, play healer, here's 100 DPS. And they're all ranged. What's he doing? So the whole team is fighting mid, and he's down here all by himself, killing creeps. That's okay. He's soaking. All right, you're allowed to soak. Meanwhile, I'm trying to help Ghost. Okay, so he's gonna sit down here. He's gonna tank. What's the DPS? My DPS is not that great. You see, he could be killing these and then running up or covering this area. What is he doing? He's walking around. He's over there. Slaps some creeps. Great. Great job. Look, he's taking insane damage from the towers intentionally. See that? See how he's tanking for the creeps? Sometimes that can be considered a good thing. But here I think it's bad because I think he's purposely setting himself up to fail. He's pretending to play, but he's not actually playing. See, I didn't see any of this. I wasn't paying attention to him. Yep. Taking purposeful damage from the towers again. Oh yeah, he's pretending to kill the pufferfish, but in reality he's gonna sit here and he's gonna just let himself die.
You're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout. But which of you
Okay, so Tychus comes and helps him because he's staying down here forever. Okay, and so he stayed down here forever. So what happened is he stays down here forever until he dies. He was alone. He purposely low health, purposely alone, purposely avoiding the team fight. And then right there at the back,
I would so hate for you.
let's just watch that again. We're going to analyze this. I didn't go far enough back, sorry. Let's look at this. He's low health. He's alone. He's trying to kill a Murky for no reason.
Time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout.
He stands around.
Gather them first.
Notice how he's always a little bit further ahead than the creeps? He's trying to tank for the creeps. Then he takes damage. Tychus gets away, because if he doesn't, he's going to die. And he stays there. So he stayed there for whatever reason. Okay, so let's watch that one more time. Just because we're angry. I'm angry. Right here. This is the moment where you should have said, hey, my creeps are way back there. This Murky is basically 33%. He's not worth the XP. Because Varian's doing good on the XP. That is what he's doing good. He's soaking. So if we want to pretend, let's pretend to be devil's advocate here. And let's say he wasn't throwing the game. Because one person said, oh, he's throwing the game at 18 minutes in. And it's like, no, he wasn't. He was throwing it earlier than that. The XP contribution's good. The hero damage is bad. Siege damage is okay. But, you know, there's more to life than siege damage. So, this is the moment here where you have to think, this Murky's going to get away. Or if he is going to not get away, you're going to kill him like right there, and you're never going to escape the two towers. So of the two towers, only one is pointing, but this line shows that the tower is going to hit. He's surrounded by enemy creeps. Right? Now, this is the moment where he should have turned around. This could have just been bad positioning, right? Tunnel vision. He's sitting here, he's soaking, he's getting creeps. I've done it. Okay, but that means he's dead. So what's he gonna do now? Now, I was busy messing around top. I guess I was kind of helping the siege giant. What's he doing? See, I'm using the siege creeps. And Falstad's getting more siege creeps. What does he do? He clears middle? Okay, so he clears middle. He doesn't help Falstad. He doesn't help me. He doesn't help Tychus bottom with the siege creeps. What does he do? He goes over here to these creeps.
Are you ready?
He's not moving around. He's not trying to let someone else tank. Okay, so this is the first time I've seen him actually join a team fight. Okay, so he died again. Alright, now I'm chasing the Zebu. I'm being kind of stupid because I'm surrounded by the enemy. Wonder how close I was. Not even. Okay, what does Varian do? He was gonna go top. He wants those orbs. He's flying to the orbs like an insect. Okay, now that could have been an unlucky zombie wall. Now that's me tanking the towers for Tychus, hoping he'll get away. Now, see, this is a perfect moment of me feeling like I've fucked up, because I'm surrounded by the enemies. Candy Sauce is over here, hiding at full health. Let's just take a look at this engagement, because this engagement didn't go very well for me. See, my hero damage is great. Okay, what does he do? He's walking around in circles. He's taking hits for no reason. And then when I engage, he gets out. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. He goes in, I engage, he goes out. Ghost goes in, he goes out. Do you see the pattern here? And then, instead of helping protect Tychus, because here I'm trying to protect Tychus by taking these tower hits, whether that's smart or not is another topic of discussion. I tank these so that he can get away, and he doesn't get away. But he goes up here. So what is up here? We can see everything. Is he looking for Nova? Yeah, like, what is in his thoughts, in his head? It's like, okay, well, I don't know. Okay, now he can't seem to decide whether he's going to go up or whether he's going to go down. So now I don't know. Then he decides to engage. After we're both half dead and Tychus is already dead, he decides to engage. So it looked like there he actually may have tanked a snipe for me. But why is he going way up there? I don't know. See, I tried to block for him, but it didn't really work. Because EC can just fly around. So Varian is dying a lot. But these first 3 deaths don't feel intentional. I guess he's getting upset because he's dying a lot. Maybe? Now who's pinging? Maybe Tychus? See, I was feeling good. Look at my damage. I'm feeling great. Wow, he is low damage. Alright, what is he doing? I missed a little bit of that. I was too busy reading my own check. So he sits here. Okay, so he respawns. That's why.
Hero slain.
Seed is on the verge of sprouting. Prepare to gather it.
See, I've seen Varians go 15-0, so that's why I'm judging this person.
There's my precious.
Okay, so when you look at the minimap and you see 4 enemy heroes up here, why are you going to the center lane? Are you trying to protect Nova? Because you don't like Nova. You're arguing with Nova. You're whining with Nova. Nova and me and everyone else. But you're down here at the center of the lane. The objective is up here. Have you abandoned it? Well, what's going on? You see Falstad die and you just immediately leave? Let's look at this again. You're up here. You're at the objective. You run the long way around. Okay. You run the long way around. You come towards me. You run past me to attack the siege giant. Okay, so let's think about the logic of this for a minute. You're here with me, fighting 4 people. You walk up here. You mount up. You run the long way around. You skirt around me, around this tree, around these creeps, past me dying here alone, past Tychus dying here alone, past Falstad dying here alone. Nowhere near the ghost, the low health ghost, to attack a siege creep? You're attacking a siege creep. Let's think about this for a minute. Because this person is a feeder, hardcore feeder, a feeder beyond all feeders, or is a troll. Okay? So let's go to the moment that Falstad died. So Falstad died what, at 748? Where's Falstad? Falstad flew to the point, okay? Why did he do that? Let's find out for a second. So who arrives to the point first? Let's do a mind race. Okay, so Gandhi Sauce and... So he came in with him. So for to Gandhi Sauce's credit, he engaged the engagement. He followed Falstad to the point. And he's staying tight with Falstad. So he's kind of like hanging out with Falstad. Falstad does this weird move where he's like, oh, I'm afraid of this Falstad and this Murky. I better go over here to this Nova. And now, he may not have seen them there. What he might have been thinking was, oh, I'm going to be sneaky and go over here because there's nobody here. There's just a siege creep. And he didn't see these guys. To Gandhi Sauce's credit, this is not Gandhi Sauce's mistake. This is Falstad's mistake. So Falstad's dead. He made the mistake. He died. I came here to try and save Falstad, but Falstad was dead already. I just didn't know that. I saw what was happening on the health bar, because you can see your allies' health. So if you look up at the top and you see, or in my example right here, I see Falstad's health is very low. I looked down here to the map, and I performed a landing as close to Falstad as I could get. To Gandhi's credit, he couldn't follow Falstad's mistake, and he isn't here to make my mistake. So he's here now with Tychus. He sees Tychus going into the engagement, using his ult, using his everything, including his Collector's Edition StarCraft 2. Let's take a look at this model for a second. You realize what this is? This is the Wings of Liberty custom model that is specifically for anyone that bought Wings of Liberty custom Collector Edition. It was before Heroes of the Storm. It was before, it came out before Heart of the Swarm, actually. Heart of the Swarm is what became Heroes of the Storm. That's what this is. This is the collector's edition model because it has the special fins, right? And the special paint jobs and the special decals that are higher quality. It's the same. M3 file. Tychus is here using his missiles. He's using his ults. He's standing his ground. He's in the circle. He's quite obviously blasting stuff up. He's got a lot of shit going on right now. Okay, he's throwing a lot of flack at this greenhouse. This greenhouse is getting lit up. You guys, you see that? You notice how the lights from the explosions are actually passing through the glass of the thing? You notice that? You see how cool that is? Do you notice how those explosions look exactly like the cannon effects on the siege tank in StarCraft 2? You notice how those missiles look exactly like the Cyclone's missiles from StarCraft 2? What does Gandhi decide to do? Gandhi decides to walk up here. So let's watch. Now he mounts up. I think he assumes that the objective is gone. He has no interest in going to the objective. Okay? So he abandoned Tychus. So he saw Tychus. Now he's been arguing with Tychus since the start of the game, right? Absolutely since the start of the game. He has been having a verbal confrontation with Arakans. And to Arakans' credit, Arakans sees me, right? Because let's watch this a little bit again. I know this feels painfully weird. What is Tychus doing? What is Tychus doing? Tychus is up here. He's kind of just farming, right? He's just chilling. We're watching everybody's perspective because in the moment I couldn't see it. So he comes down. So Tychus comes down here, and what does he see? He sees Falstad. He sees Gandhi. He doesn't see me because I'm not here yet. So he's not here to help me. He didn't come here to help me. He came here to help Gandhi Sauce. He stands next to Gandhi Sauce. He stands around him. He sees this clone. He's not sure if it's real or not. Doesn't bother wasting his damage to find out. He attacked it a teeny bit. He saw the health bar dropped faster than it should have. He hears the sound. He knows that that's not the real one. He knows it's not the real one because he just fucking watched it get killed. I don't know why Gandhi Sauce is wasting energy to kill a dead clone, but apparently he decided to cast a flame thing right at the exact moment that this died already. It died already. Or maybe that's what's killing it. Who cares? He's wasting mana. Look at how much mana he has, right? In fact, I managed to pause it the nanosecond that it doesn't show his mana. Okay, so here we got Tychus. He didn't come down here to help me. He came down here to help whoever. In this case, he couldn't save Falstad. There was no saving Falstad. I couldn't save him. He couldn't save him. So what's he do? He blows his ult. He's hoping to do some ranged damage. So that's what you do. You blow your ult. And the first thing he does is he's hitting the objective. He's trying to finish these low health creeps because he thinks that these low health creeps are a threat to me. He screws up and realizes that this is a screw up and quickly reorientates with his second attack spell. So this is something people don't realize. People who don't know any better, that don't play this game, don't realize that when Tychus blows this ultimate form, he has three abilities. He has a lunge ability, which is a lot like mine, Onslaught. It's basically a clone of that. The ability that I have is a clone, data-wise, of Onslaught. It's the same ability. Tychus himself. Sorry, guys, I just gotta smoke some weed after this because this is irritating. Just how exactly irritating this is. So he realizes that missling the creeps was a mistake because the creeps are going to defend the point from Falstad, and he's got to worry about blood and fire over here. Mr. Nazeebu. What is Nazeebu's hero damage? Nazeebu's hero damage is pretty high, and that percentage of his hero damage might be exclusively Tychus. I don't know that for sure. He realizes missling these is a mistake. So what does he do? He changes his tactic. He stops aiming the missiles over there, because maybe that was, to be fair,
I didn't actually see who he was aiming at. He fires his missiles. Who does he fire his missiles at? This is kind of important, because it tells us in the brain of what the Tychus is thinking. He's thinking about me. Screaming blood for the blood god. So my mind fucking is working. He's slaughtering the creeps. In the name of the blood god. As I derived him to do. And what does he do? He comes over here to help Gandhi Sauce. He comes over here to help him. He says, oh, I'm gonna help. He changes into his ultimate. And he tries to shoot missiles at Falstad. That's who he's aiming for. He's aiming for Falstad. Falstad swoops away and whatever. He then changes his orientation of his firing to try and help me. This is the moment where he's trying to help me, okay? That's why he's shooting this strafe. He's shooting this strafe because when he last saw me, I was over there. And then I did a little leap thing. So the two of us, Falstad and him, did the same thing. He leaped that way and got away from the missiles. I leaped this way and ran out of his helpful fire. He proceeds to continue trying to help me. Realizes he's going to die from these spiders and these troll toads. Dodges them. Takes the hits from the spiders in an attempt to help me. He's trying not to abandon me. He's trying not to abandon the team. This Tychus. This Collector's Edition StarCraft 1 M3 file. Tychus. He's trying to hold the line. He doesn't have nukes, so he's not quite the Odin. But he's a Thor. He's doing his best. And he's decided, arbitrarily, that he dodged these three toads. This is probably a good moment to try and help Silly Deathwing by coming back. And also, I think he wants to try and stop this. He can't stop this because it's three people all trying to channel it at the same time. It's way too much pressure. He can't do it. Accidentally eats three toads, which is because he's trying to help me. Doesn't know whether he should help me anymore or not, or whether he should do anything. Decides to do one last effort. Missile strike. To try and help one last time. The maximum amount of help he can give, while also not dying to Nazeebu. He throws his missiles. He successfully hits all three of them. Holy shit, hang on a minute. This is some fucking sick gaming right here. Okay, guys? Because meanwhile, I'm too busy to be thinking about any of this. I'm just trying to slap an ECT. I'm trying to slap a low health ECT. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just messing around, smoking weed, fucking around, chasing this low health ETC, having the time of my life, watching my health and my kills go up and my hero damage go up. You see that hero damage? That's what I'm riding on. If I have the top hero damage, then that's all I care about, is doing hero damage. And look at this guy. He's desperately trying to help me because I landed in a shitty spot. Turned out to be a good spot because I really like this choke, because I can breathe fire down this choke really easy. And even if they try to go over there, I can just use my stun and then put the flame back here while someone flanks, and it almost always gets them. So I love this choke. I fight here all the time. Everybody else hates it. Everybody else sees this choke and they say goodbye and they run away and they leave, and that's their instinct. What does he do? He stops all three of them. He fires the first pair of missiles in an attempt to try and stop at least somebody. Realizes that it's not going to work. Does his best to not die to Nazeebu, because Nazeebu is going to fucking kill him. And uses his last possible missile strike to do his siege tank pulse effect, which is essentially the same as what is the spell effect? Lurkers. This is lurker data. So basically, the spell effect that causes a line of explosions. Basically, what happens is an effect tree tells an actor to appear here, an actor to appear here, an actor to appear here. These are all, each explosion is its own actor, but the search area for the damage is one big rectangle, which is probably only very slightly wider than the explosions. Right? So what he's trying to do, he's not trying to kill anybody, because he's not going to kill anybody. He's trying to stop the objective, because he knows that I'm right here, okay? Now I end up being an idiot and chasing this ECT, low health ECT down here for no reason, okay? But this guy is single-handedly defending the point against 4 people, alright? That's what he's doing. He almost gets zombie walled. He thinks he's going to get sniped. He's done everything he can, okay? Now he's split the team, right? Which is good, because these 2 are chasing him. This one ran away. This one is murky. He doesn't really care, right? He's at less than half health. His ultimate is about to fall off. So in all of those 30 seconds or so, from about 7:40 to 8:10, what did he do? He went up here, he came down, he tried to help you, he tried to help Falstad, he tried to help me, he tried to help himself by not dying to Nazeebo, he tried to help me again, he dodged, he panicked a little bit when Nazeebo hit him with the second wave of toads that he forgot about, because everybody forgets about this Nazeebo's 2 charges of toads. Everyone forgets. It's fine. I forget too. It's fine. Ran away, dodged the first trio, didn't dodge the second trio, panicked a little bit, used his spells to try and help me, failed, used his spells again to try and help me, failed, used his dodged the toads, dodged the third set of toads, came in, used missiles to try and help me, used his missile strikes to try and help me, dodged out to live, and then he went over here, and then he went around the circle and around. So in the time that we are judging Tychus in this team fight, who do we consider to be of more use? The guy that stands here for a little while and then walks the long way around to attack a siege creep, or Tychus? That's all I have to say. We're going to watch it one last time, just to get the good feel. He looks like he's trying to help Falstad. That's not his fault. He was trying to stay with Falstad. Falstad didn't want to stay with him. Falstad eats it. Look at Tychus. This is when Tychus begins his glory. No offense, Varian. No offense, Varian, but guess what? Tychus is better than you. He just is. I'm sorry. Where even are you? You're attacking a tower. Why are you attacking a tower? You're attacking a tower. You see me up here alone with 3. You see Tychus here alone with 2. You choose to attack a tower. You choose then to come up here, where you stay with me. And then you stand in the pufferfish. And this spell. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm about to die. Why are you here with me? You should have gotten out. See? Now, I didn't even see that pufferfish go down. That's how amazing that pufferfish was. It was a good pufferfish. But what are you doing? You're standing in the center of the pufferfish. And now you're standing here in the center of 3 after I'm dead. And now you're going to get gusted away. Why the enemy Falstad did that, I don't know, but it was a stupid move. And then you turn around and you stand here to kill. What are you doing? Then you stand here while Falstad gets zombie walled again. Or almost gets zombie walled again. I didn't even see that. You decide to blow your armor? Now you're running away again? You sure spend a lot of time running away. Meanwhile, they get the objective. Everything goes great for them. And then instead of fully healing, you go straight back into the fray. Straight almost into another zombie wall. If that zombie wall had hit you, would you be in an any better of a position? Now you're almost dead because you got bursted by snipe. And you're being chased, and Falstad's trying to help you, even though he really shouldn't be. And now you're gonna die because you're an idiot. And then you died because you're an idiot. And that was because you didn't stand over here for another 4 seconds to finish healing. Congratulations, you stood there, you took all that damage for no reason. I mean, you could have just stood here, fought this creep wave at 100% health, and you would have been standing here. And maybe you could have even gotten this Nazeebu if you had attacked him and done your duel or whatever right there. But you can't do any of that, because in that alternate timeline, in that alternate reality, you died way the fuck over there for no reason. Then they get Falstad and me. I was really hoping I would get that Nova. I thought that would have been a sick landing.
Another seed is about to sprout.
Okay, so I'm chasing this Nazeebu, kind of being dumb. Kind of trying to defend the fort. What are you doing? What do you do? Hot nuke sauce says yes. And then you stand here. Okay, so let's be conservative and say 10:07. All right, he gets here. It's closer to 10:03 or whatever, but 10:07. He stands here. Okay, he stands here.
It is time. Do what must
What the
be
fuck did the dude just say? Yo, should I replay BG3? I said Windblade sucks. Twin Blades of Fury, Second Wind, Shield Wall, question mark? Said Windblades. Okay, cap locks. Yo, should I replay BG3 after you play this match? Hot nuke sauce says Yaz. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Just say lol. I said Windblade sucks. Okay. So look, he's typing, right? So all three of them are typing, right? In the middle of the battle. He stands here in the center of this nonsense, takes all this damage from Falstad, admittedly helping me a little bit, which I didn't. At the time, I wasn't mad. At the time, I was really digging this, because I was hoping that he would run into this and slip up past me so that Falstad would run into it. That was my goal anyway, because I was kind of hoping to roar this guy off. But it didn't end up mattering because he was too low health and I couldn't save him from Falstad. And then he ended up getting this really lucky right click before I could kill him and before I could kill Murky. And then also before I could kill Falstad. Okay, but he set that up. You could argue that he set that up. That he and Nova died so that we could kill their entire team. And you said a crying little bitch. Oh, you said you a crying little bitch. What? This is when I started to realize. So not at 8 minutes, but at 10 minutes. Oh, you said you a crying little bitch. I bet. What the fuck, lol. This hero damage of mine though, hey? Because I was looking at this and thinking, oh, look, I'm getting caught up to by Nova, right? This is what I was looking at. Was comparing this to this. That's what I was afraid of, right? So he dies. He dies to get the point.
Enemies. March forth, my terrors.
He respawns, but rather than immediately beginning to play the game, he instead does what? He types. Right? I missed that one. I didn't know he said that. Okay. I'm about to own top by my whole ass self. You watch. Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching you. I think you're a feeding piece of shit, is what I think. Watch me now. Okay, you ready? Here it comes. Yeah, here it is. This is the moment I figured it out. Okay. He goes from here. Tychus? Let's just take a moment to appreciate the moment of what we are witnessing. Of the moment that things got real. And the moment this game ended. This wasn't even a game anymore by this point. Okay, guys? You ready? Tychus gets mad. Tychus gets mad. And says, Sphincter says what? And his response, I'm about to own top by my whole ass self. You watch. Wheelies. You ready, guys? You ready for this? Watch me now. Okay, alright. We'll watch you. You get 1 health orb. You get a couple orbs. Okay, here it comes. Yep, we're watching. We're watching. You stand here. And you die. And you're still the bottom hero damage. Here comes the homage. Almost. Alright. Next time. So, basically, what he did was he right-clicked here, is what he did. Right? Or over here, actually, is what he did. Which means that he purposely ran by the tower. So now he's dead. He's gonna be dead for the next period of time. Nova got caught out of position. Novas do this. Novas get stun locked once in a while. Fuck him. I think he's referring to us killing the core. He wants to kill the core, I think.
Red team's core is under attack.
Tychus shields the ultimate for Falstad. He tanks a shot of the ultimate. But in the end, Nova just right-clicks him. Meanwhile, I'm getting confused. He plants a spray. Okay. So we've got Gandhi saying, here it comes the ownage. Almost. Alright, next time. Here comes, you watch now. Alright, so we're here. Now my attention and Tychus's attention is over here doing a 2v3 that was actually a 2v4, which is now a 2v3. We are over here performing glorious battle. I'm trying to save Tychus. That's what I'm trying to do here. Tychus is trying to run away. Tychus is trying really hard to run away. Tychus is trying to help me. Tychus is trying to run away. Tychus is still trying to get away. I swear the last 4 hours of me playing this game is putting you little babies in your place. Okay? And making you lose. And making you lose. There you go. See right there? I swear the last 4 hours of me playing this game is putting you little babies in your place and making you lose. Anyway, top pushing. Okay. See, now I thought he was doing good. You watch. Nah. Okay. He decides to stand here. It's coming, as am I, at the same time. He purposely stands there and takes free damage for no reason. He's not on the objective, which, to be fair, isn't quite here yet. It's coming, though. There it is. That's where it is. It's coming. He's not anywhere near the objective. He stands here. He makes some weird, lame comments. He stands here, takes free damage, then proceeds to walk over here and feed himself to the gates. What is happening right now? This is an ancient problem of Blizzard games. It's called a team killer. Someone who is feeling salty, someone who's been hurt, someone who has been emotionally compromised. You know, they're not all clear in the head. They decide, oh, I'm going to spend 4 hours team killing on Heroes of the Storm. Okay? This is the point where the game ended. I watched this. I saw this. This is why I'm sitting around over here at low health. Notice how I'm doing... Notice how I'm not actually doing anything, right? At the same time, here it comes. Damn, almost. Gentlemen, we have ourselves a team killer. You see how he has to have his body put inside the tower in shame? This, my friend, is considered salty. It's considered dirty. It's considered, you know, kind of like, you know how stealing is kind of considered like a dirty habit, or you know how like when street people pick up syringes off the street, and then they throw them at you like darts, and then you have to beat them until they're no longer capable of speaking English. This is the type of personality that you remind me of, as a person who's like, oh, I'm gonna team kill all day. I'm gonna team kill like literally the whole day. Damn, almost. My friends, this is the moment the game ended. But we're gonna keep watching him, just to give him, you know, the analysis. To give him his analysis.
A seed has sprouted. Best
I'ma F it up in 45 seconds. Okay. So now he's threatening. He's letting you know. Alright. He's like a movie theater trailer. 10 seconds. Bet. Lol. He respawns. He does a wheelie. He doesn't go anywhere near the team. He doesn't help near the team at the top where there's a giant battle happening. He doesn't do anything. Owning bot. Be right back. Okay. And then he stands here. Watch me juke this plant. Said nope. Where are you going, Var? Lol. He runs over here. We losing all the forts. Got this. Proceeds to right-click move all the way to the core. Feeds himself to the core. Dies. Alright. So what did we just see here? This is a second attempt at team killing. So the first couple of times, you know, he was genuinely playing. But then, because he was standing around me when I was breathing fire and doing stuff. He was genuinely playing. But now he's team killed himself twice, which puts him from, instead of being -6, has now put him at -8. We'll say that this death and the death beforehand, we'll say the last 3 deaths were intentional. That's what we'll say. So we're at 3 intentional deaths now.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Sauce was a bit thin. Shit's 99% there. Watch me juke this plant. Said nope. Don't worry, guys. Got this. Shit, 89% there. Because I don't think that Gandhi Sauce is mentally all there. I'm coming back. I'm trying to keep the team morale. I'm not sure what's going on. You just, no one cares. Whoever was talking shit earlier. Played since 3rd. See, I'm still top hero damage, so I feel like I still have the moral high ground to talk. I forgot legit. Whoever was talking shit earlier, I forgot legit. So I think what's happened is, this is your fault. So I think what happened, what happened is Tychus, who is a much better player, has much more hero damage, has much more siege damage, has even less deaths than I do. Isn't that high in assists? but is essentially the second place in kills. He's 4th place in hero damage. He tells you, Sphincter says what? And your response is to feed yourself 3 times. Because you don't even remember. You don't even remember who it is. Because look, you said, I forgot legit, which means that Tychus, who is doing a lot better than you are, by the way, like, now he's 3rd place damage, right? In hero damage. If you sort by the number, he's 3rd place. So he's below Nova, and he's below me. He's below me by about 20,000. He's below Nova by about 10,000. But then he's there at 3rd place. Nazeebu's 4th. Nazeebu's who he's most afraid of, so I feel like maybe Nazeebu's been hitting him a lot. 5th is the enemy Falstad. 6th is the enemy, our Falstad. Our Nova is 7th. Not as good as their Nova, but still trying, right? Because even though she only has 4 deaths, she has 3.75 kills. You have 0 kills. You have 0.25 kills. And 8 deaths.
Hero slain.
This is your fault. Anyway. He respawns. I'ma hit it. Alright, let's see what you do. Let's watch you. Varian stopped throwing. Mid push got this, don't follow. So this is where I was watching. This is where I started realizing that he was throwing. Because I watched him go over here. At first I thought, oh, he's trying to get the creep or something.
Soon you will have another seed to gather, heroes. It won't be now.
Because I'm trying to shoot meteors at the tower. I don't know why I'm doing that. I guess I'm trying to, like... My instinct was to try and kill the tower, because I thought he was trying to kill the tower. I honestly don't know what he's doing at this moment. This is the moment where you have to pay attention, and I wasn't paying attention. Mid-push this. Don't follow. I'm a golden god. I got this. See that juke. Easy. Proceeds to hold position and allows the tower to kill him. And purposely feeds himself for a 4th time. And he's dead again. This time for even longer. Easy. We going AFK? Lucky. On my way back. 4 a.m. Quick match never disappoints.
That's C.
So I think Akrans has dealt with this guy before.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
I'm saying nobody talks shit in quick match and gets away with it. Well, I'm sorry, but you're a team feeder. I am the Punisher. You're mentally ill. I'm a go AFK then. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're bringing the team down. Or pushy. Now everybody else is actually playing. I'm playing as hard as I can. And I'm dead. I'm gonna die, because I'm alone. Did I not die? I don't care. I'm not watching. Salty hose. Throwing isn't fun. Yeah. Watch this top push. Easy. This is where I realized you're a feeder, actually, is where I got it. And I told you to get out. Give us an AI lolcac. That's right, because even the AI, which are notoriously worthless, they're absolutely, completely just hot, stinking garbage, would be more useful than this guy. Get a job, illiterate Indian. And then he stands your curry-smelling asshole.
Heroes.
Rip. This is where I saw quite clearly, because I was dead, so I was watching other people. And I watched this part too. On my way, Q. And proceeds to feed himself to the tower again. This is actually the same tower that he fed to himself to the first and the second time. Now, Nova has the same problem happening right now that I did earlier. Was that I missed the Sphincter joke. Sphincter says what? That's when this all started. I'm going to call him out.
Red team. Oh,
D. I don't understand the joke. Because he's... I am Batman. You're mentally ill, my friend.
team's core is under attack.
Going to report and move on. And I am Batman. Yeah, this is where I started to try and explain that he's not a great person. Baby ass bitch out of here. Easy.
Hero slain.
Yeah, we're gonna keep watching. We're gonna see what he does. We're gonna watch him. Because Tychus is cool. Tychus is doing well. Tychus is fighting as hard as he can. Played with you before, Arachnids. You're not the problem. So this is Nova trying to say to Arachnids that Nova doesn't think it's Tychus that's the problem. And Tychus is trying to tell Nova that he's not talking to Nova. Arachnids is saying, play the game. And Gandhi Sauce, what does Gandhi Sauce have to say? He says, baby ass bitch, out of here. I am. Then he spelling corrects your God. Idiot. Learn English, bro. This is where I thought he was trying to give me spelling errors corrections. Because he's a feeder, so he's basically garbage at this point. He has no moral high ground. His moral high ground is -10. And Trump won. Learn to English, bro. Trump won. It's cool, guys. If you were a real gamer, you would type faster and know how to read abbreviated ebonics.
A seed has been planted. It will sprout before you know it.
It's cool, guys. What the fuck? Stop it. So Nova's mad. Like, Nova's getting upset. Just a few days, and we can get these Indian fucks out of here.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
No, you don't. Ban me. You won't. Report and friend him. And friend him. Now, I don't know about that part. I didn't friend him. I just reported him. Okay, and you fed yourself another 6th time.
anymore.
Ban me. You won't. I've had so many people say that to me tonight. And nothing has happened. Liar. Well, unfortunately for you, I did it the moment I saw you die up here. The first time. See, now you're trying to say I'm a liar, that I didn't report you? I'm sorry, but the moment I saw you stand here in these gates, I already did. I already did, my friend. Yep.
Heroes.
I've had so many people say that to me tonight, and nothing has happened. Liar, I'm out of here. That's probably true, because I don't think this game has any staff, to be honest. That's me telling him that I saw him hold position in the gate and die, and that's why I called you Feeder. I work for Blizzard. Blizzard. On a dead-ass game. Well, you know, some of us really like it, you know? I have 1,000 games playing as this dragon. You think I don't like this game? You think I'd have 1,000 games playing as this dragon if I didn't like this game? Meh. C. Then he sits AFK. Hate me as much as you will. But you know that bitch line.
For the glory of the Alliance.
Just smack talking. I work for Xbox. C. Hate me as much as you will, but you know that bitch lying. I work for Xbox. Fucking baby. That's what I said. I said, fuck you, Gandhi. You fed yourself into this tower 3 times. You fed yourself over here once. You fed yourself intentionally over here once. Over here once. Over here once. And then you did it again at the top. So here I am, not quite dead, but pretty close to dead. And you're sitting AFK in the core. That's what you are. GG to the rest of you. So, Nova was cool. Nova was cool. Tychus was cool. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the hero damage. Falstad was cool. Falstad died a little bit. You know? He died a little bit too much. I only died 3 times in the whole game. But Falstad died a little bit. Nova died a little bit. Tychus died a little bit. Everybody died a little bit. But look at you. Okay? Look at you. You're at the bottom. You're at the bottom. Look at this. At everyone. You're at the bottom. Siege damage. Oh, you're barely above him. That's accidental. That's you right-clicking walls being higher than Nova. But look at Nova's hero damage. See? In comparison to you. So, even though this is less hero damage for you and more siege damage, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be like Nova here with normal siege damage and high hero damage. You're supposed to have high hero damage. But look at your hero damage. Your hero damage is less than half of that of Murky. Think about that for a second. This random Murky did more than double your hero damage and got 3 kills. You got 0 kills. 11 deaths. I'm sorry. Of course, for whatever weird reason, the MVP goes to Bloodfire, which is kind of cool. Ha 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 ha. You ruined the whole game, little keg. Ha ha ha. You lube. That's right. Say hi to YouTube. And the three of them quit really fast because they don't like you very much. They left, but I stayed because I was going to talk, but then you left because you know that game, the game doesn't close for another 20 seconds, right? So if you wanted to actually talk shit, you would have stayed, but you didn't. You didn't. Someone gave me a point. It wasn't him because he had left already. Fascinating. So essentially you're a feeder. I'm the only one on the leaderboard. I have the highest zero damage. I have the highest everything, basically. And what do you do? Does anyone remember the command for profile? Yeah. Oh well. Who knows? Yeah, because I blocked him. Yeah. You're a feeder. That's just simply all there is to it. It's terrible to end on a game like that. I suppose that the person's probably not around anymore. This, my friends, is an example of mental illness. You see, when people are mentally ill, they say weird stuff and they get weird, you know? They need to smoke weed. They need to drink a little bit of booze, chill out, relax, have a good time. Behave like a civilized person instead of being a piece of shit, you know? That was a good game. In ignoring him, if he'd been an AI, it would have still been a good game. He ruined it. He took what could have been a good game, and he ruined it. And that's his decision to do that. And that's fine. And hope that we don't get him again. There used to be a method for preferring not to play with players, so I don't see him here. So that's good. I feel like this is as good a place as any to end it. To start the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, mental illness is a wicked, fickle beast. It's difficult to beat. Takes years of practice. And hopefully you succeed.